Brittany Bunch did some grocery shopping Monday to get ready for Thanksgiving.
I'm making stuffing. I'm doing the seafood stuffing this year, and I'm doing greens.
Brittany and her sister Bria have noticed a change in prices.
I spent about like $23 around that area. Definitely double for what I would pay for with anything else.
The latest consumer price index rose 3.2% over the last 12 months. The index measures the average change in prices for consumer goods and services. Jared Pinson is an associate professor of economics at Cedarville University.
That means that prices are still rising. The good news is that the latest price increases is less than they were, say, a year or two ago. So prices are rising at a slower pace than they have in the past few years.
He said you can do this to save money. Set a budget. Look for the best deals both online and at the stores, and don't be afraid to try couponing.
Basic financial advice that you would have in normal times you should be doing now.
Keith Cooley told me he tries to spend wisely and only buys things he needs.
We use the apps and stuff that Kroger's might have or somebody else might have, and just to try and see if we can't get a reduction in the cost of what we're buying.
And as we get ready to deal with the hustle and bustle of the holidays,
I know inflation is high. A lot of people are struggling. Rich men are struggling. Poor men are struggling. It's a struggle, but we're in the land of the living, so just be grateful and think about the true meaning of what we're here for.
this is Dayton's Linden Heights neighborhood. Mike McDonald still remembers the year he moved in.
1977. Long time.
Earlier this year, he got a letter in the mail from the county auditor. It showed the value of his home jumped from $83,000 to more than $126,000 after Montgomery County's triennial market update.
I'm going to have to pay more on taxes. I myself, like a lot of these people around here and in the city, are on a fixed income. This isn't fair.
The Montgomery County Auditor's Office said the average increase in residential property values was 34% this year. The office estimated that could result in a 4 to 6% increase in property taxes.
We introduced a bill to try and ease that sticker shock increase that people are seeing with their home valuations skyrocketing as we speak.
State Representative Thomas Hall is pushing a plan which would require the tax commissioner to work with local elected officials to look at the past 3 years of a county's property values in order to help determine property tax instead of just one.
This is not a long-term fix. We have realized through this process how complicated and how far behind Ohio is in regards to property taxes. So we've established a property tax study committee to develop the long-term solutions to property taxes here in the state of Ohio.
But the County Auditors Association of Ohio and the County Treasurers Association of Ohio have concerns. They released a statement saying, in part, the timing for passage of the bill would wreak havoc on timely certification, require counties that have already finalized amounts to redo those numbers, and cause tax amounts to be different for the first and second half of 2024.
And any relief is help. I got to buy groceries, which we know has gone up. Got to buy gasoline, which has increased. Clothing and everything else has gone up.
We're at the Jamestown Market. It's about 15 minutes outside of Xenia. It's going to be a busy few days here as shoppers prepare for the holiday. We checked out the prices of Thanksgiving staples here at the supermarket and compared them to the average cost of those items this year, according to the Farm Bureau survey. Let's start with the turkey. The survey said a 16-pound turkey cost on average $1.81 a pound. Here at the Jamestown Market, we saw prices for a fresh turkey at more than $2 a pound. For sweet potatoes, the average price for a 3-pound bag is $3.96. At this supermarket, a 3-pound bag was about the same price. And a dozen dinner rolls on average right now is $3.73. We saw a dozen here in Jamestown cost more than $4. This is just a glimpse of what shoppers are going to be dealing with, so we asked them how they're managing.
Budget, definitely. That's exactly how I do it. We have to do it with the prices going up and stuff. We just budget.